Hello, covering some information for your adventure in mixed martial art training. A very, very important factor is regarding equipment control, equipment holding. I'm going to go over the focus pass here. What I'm going to do is teach you how to hold pass. Some pass, you'll see this has a thumb section. See how you got a right hand and you got a left hand. Okay, some may not. First thing is putting your equipment on, hand in, always strap up. Okay, and if you can, it's best, like you see here, I got my other hand, I can't strap it. I don't want to use my mouth. No, man, everybody sweat. I mean, boogers, all kinds of stuff can be on there. So don't put your mouth on the pad. You're going to catch something on your mouth, all right? So I'm going to open my pad, and what I'm going to do is the guy who's going to be hitting the pad, invite Instructor Tim on in. Slide my pad on. He's going to strap it up for me. Always secure the strap so the pad doesn't go flying up. All right, the first thing here when I hold pass for him, you can see here, I'm going to hold my arm and show you, is my elbow stays bent. All right? I never want to lock my elbow. He can hit, I can hyperextend my elbow. The next thing is, I want the pad slightly in front of me. If you can see right there, if you were Tim, I'm holding the pad for you. I don't want it too far in front where I can't see when he hits the pad. The next thing is, I do not want the pad out to the side. If the pad's off to the side here, he hits the pad, go ahead, just tap it. Boom. See what that's doing? I'm putting a key lock on my arm. So that's the way I want to hold the pad, okay? So when I hold that pad right there, I'm taking a good stance. Boom. Pad comes out, elbow slightly bent, giving him a little bit of pressure. So when he hits, I don't want the pad, go ahead. I don't want to do that. Let the pad move. So I'm giving him a little bit of pressure. At the same time, I don't want to do this. All right, now I'm messing up his workout. You want to be a good training partner for your partner, okay? If you hold correct for your partner, he's going to get a good workout. He's going to have fun. If you're doing a bad job holding for your partner, he's not going to come back and train, all right? Again, holding the pad here. He's going to go ahead and get some good pops on it. Keep my eyes open, not being lazy. Just because it's his turn to hit, I don't want to be standing here like this. You know, go ahead. You know, messing and ruining his workout. Okay, so let's do it right. Okay, and that's how you want to hold the focus pass for your partner, or straight punches. That'd be the jab and the cross. And the cross. Or straight punches. Alright, if I'm holding for angled punches or hook punch, now what I'm doing is the pad comes in front of me. Now understand, his target for a hook is here. Right there in my head. If he's going to hit me with a hook, left hook, he's going to hit me in the head right here. Boom. Okay, turn this way. He's going to do it, sit right there, hit me in the head right there. Boom. So I don't want my pad over here, forcing him to release his power way past my head. He needs to be releasing his power here, if possible. But of course, that's a little too far, so I'm going to go over here. Okay? Because that's just a little awkward for me to hold that man. But I want to keep in mind, I don't want Tim reaching way over here, releasing his power way past my head. Alright? The other thing is, I want my pad at a slight angle to keep him from injuring his wrist. See that? Right here? A slight angle to keep him from injuring his wrist. So it's right here. Tim will get some punches in. Come on over. Come on back over here, Cam. Thank you. Slight angle. When he hits, again, giving him just a slight amount of pressure. Alright? I don't want to let it fly off. Okay? Alright? I don't want to be careful because I'm going to smash you here. I don't want to meet him there. Because two things can happen. That's either going to hurt his wrist, or if I slip, go ahead and do it again, and I get caught and get hit with a punch. Alright? So that's how we want to do for the hook punch with the focus pad. Now for uppercuts, you really have to be careful because it's very easy to hurt your the person who's hitting the pads, to hurt their wrist. Alright? So what you're going to do here, uppercuts go right under my chin. When I say right under my chin, I don't mean right under my chin. I'm talking right in front of it, but in front of my body. I don't want to hold uppercuts out here or over here. I want that man used to line up in front of me, boom, and hitting the pads, all right? You see I have it at a slight angle? Don't hold your pad flat. You're going to break his wrist, okay? At a slight angle, just like that, all right? See what's come on over to you. Run around those pads there, all right? We're going to work his rear hand. Do you see where I'm at? So he's lined up right in my head. My pad at an angle, giving him a slight amount of pressure, all right? Again, go ahead, hit. Not letting the pads do that, hit me in the face, and don't hit too hard because this hurts your wrist. And I'm not doing this. Don't. You're gonna break his wrist. Let him hit the pad. Same thing, opposite hand. See, I got a good stance here. Not being lazy. Okay, now if I'm going to hold for an elbow for him, again, the pad is high. I'm at a slight angle for him, right there. Keeping the pad away from me, elbow bent, go ahead, rear elbow. He hits, giving a little bit of pressure, but letting him come to the pad. I don't want to go to him. Nobody's ever going to, if he gets in the fight, be careful, don't hit me in the head. The person he's fighting is not going to do this and come and hit him, so why am I reaching for him? Let him come to the target. Again, see, I got to close to my face, but not too close. Well, go ahead, Tim. Where he hits, and now I just put my eyeball out. Okay? So that's your elbow. Same thing with the lead elbow. Slight angle. Alright, and if I want to go with a knee strike, now I'm putting a hand on top against my body. Using my body. Not trying to keep it here. Against my body. Face down. I got you to have a strong stomach at an angle. Go ahead, Tim. And then when he strikes, I'm letting air out. Alright, good job. Thanks, Tim. And those are some basic holds for you to understand on how to hold properly for focus pads for your training in your introduction to mixed martial art training.